This happened in the 90s, a time when the internet wasn't in every home, and if you were a PC gamer, you were part of a secret club. I was just a teenager then. Me and my best friend were some of the few lucky ones with actual computers, floppy disk drives, and access to foreign game releases. But getting new games wasn't easy, or cheap. We'd buy them through airmail from abroad, trade with each other, and even share copy protection files to stretch our tiny budgets. We weren't pirates, we were survivors. Then, he showed up. A new kid transferred into our class. Quiet at first, a little smug, and as we soon found out, loaded. Not money-wise, but games. He had a ridiculous collection thanks to his uncle, who apparently had access to shelves of PC games we could only dream of. Naturally, we saw an opportunity. We offered to trade. Real trades. We'd give him our original game discs, and he'd copy them, and in return, we'd get access to his gold mine. Or so we thought. The first trade? He gave us back corrupted floppies. Maybe it was an accident, we thought. The second, missing copy protection files. The third, discs that wouldn't even boot. After a few months of this, we hadn't received a single working game, not one. Meanwhile, he had all of ours. The Settlers, Doom 2, Monkey Island. You name it, gone. Some discs were returned scratched, smudged, cracked. Others, just gone. He never apologized. Never offered replacements. In fact, he started mocking us. Gloating. Like we were suckers. I can't lie, that kind of betrayal cuts deep. Especially at that age. I'd worked months to save for some of those titles. To have them stolen by a smug little liar who pretended to be a friend? That sits in your gut like a stone. What pushed things over the edge wasn't even the games. It was me, personally. I was a massive Queen fan, even back then. Still am. But when I mentioned Freddie Mercury, his death, his legacy, this kid laughed. "Why would you listen to a gay guy?" he sneered one day. I froze. I remember the heat rising in my ears. This kid didn't just scam us. He was a bigot too. He came from a very conservative family, ultra-religious. His mother was deeply Catholic. The kind of person who thought even hearing the word condom would send you to hell. And that gave us an idea. The school announced we'd be attending a special event, an educational talk on AIDS awareness, hosted by a local foundation. It was the early 90s. AIDS campaigns were everywhere, especially after Freddie's passing. At the end of the event, we were handed out flyers, pamphlets, and, weirdly, free condoms. Me and my friend. We grabbed a few extra, just in case. A few days later, while brainstorming our revenge, it hit us. What if this kid's parents received a letter from the AIDS Foundation, thanking him for reaching out about his sexuality? Yes. It was cruel. But so was mocking someone's dead idol and stealing from their friends. It was time for karma. We were two of the very few with inkjet printers at home. So we booted up our old PC, found the AIDS Foundation logo online, and created a fake letter. Dear, his name. Thank you for your recent letter. We understand it can be difficult to be open about your sexuality, especially in a conservative environment. Please find enclosed a flyer that may help answer some of your questions, along with complimentary condoms. Please remember, safe sex saves lives. We printed it, folded it, included every flyer we got at the event, and of course, a handful of condoms, addressed not to him, but to Mr. his father's last name, just to make sure the dad opened it first. And we mailed it. Then we waited. It was a storm. We didn't even hear about it at school first. We heard from a friend who lived nearby. Apparently, when the father opened the letter, his mother screamed, cried, locked herself in a room. His father was furious, raging through the house. The kid, grounded. 4 weeks. They were convinced, utterly and completely, that he was gay, had been hiding it, and had reached out for help. At school, he walked in with bags under his eyes, his head down, red-faced. He looked broken. He knew something was up. He started asking questions. Did any of you talk to the AIDS people? Did you guys send something? We kept cool. Played innocent. For a while. Until curiosity got the better of him, and us. We let it slip. Just a bit. A smirk. A joke. He put it together. When he realized it was us, he lost it. We were all sent to the principal's office. With his parents. And ours. Let me tell you, explaining that prank to 4 furious adults? Not a great day. But do I regret it? Let's just say, he never mocked Freddie again. That kid never truly recovered from that humiliation. Not socially. Not emotionally. He became more withdrawn. Less smug. And he never traded another floppy disk again. And us. We never got our games back. But we got something better. He used manipulation on and trust to take what wasn't his, and we gave him a taste of what it feels like to be used. Exposed. Powerless.